Hello?
What's playing there?
U15.
Oh, okay.
Good afternoon and welcome to U15 AAA Major Hockey League action here at the Casey Irving Center in Bathurst. Here on a Saturday afternoon, your hometown Northern Moose getting set to take on the visiting Northwest Bulls from the Woodstock, Edmundston area of the province. And the Moose today in goal, Marc-Antoine Foulem. Starting on the blue line, Loic Landry and Hudson Sisk. And our three forwards up front, see Loic Leclerc, Mathis Leblanc, and Felix Hache will be in between those two wingers to start things off. And the Bulls will send out I see Betts and Guyberson, Waterhouse, Smith, and Sirois to start things off here for the Moose. They're just about set for puck drop here at the Casey Irving Center in Bathurst. And the Bulls control off the opening face-off. Sis flips it out into the neutral zone. And here's LeBlanc putting some pressure on Sirois. Sirois passes that one to Guyberson. Guyberson turns it over to the Moose. Hache in there gets caught up in the referee skates. Back to the Hache. Throws it in the slot. LeBlanc right there fires off a Bulls defender and ends up under the glass. Leclerc rims it around there for Hache. Over on the far side, that's Smith. Smith regroups now, circles in behind the Bulls goal, rims it up here around the boards. Waterhouse chips it out into the neutral zone, floats down right on goal to goalie Foulem, and he sets it up there for Landry. Landry up the boards there for Driscoll. Driscoll can't make that pass to McCormick. Here's Sisk now. Sisk flips it into the Bulls territory. Brigio in goal for the Bulls. That pass from Sercerci is behind Watson. And now Watson in on the forecheck. First to the puck. Here's Watson for the Bulls. He's bumped off the puck there by Alexi Stewart. Good job by Stewart to win that battle. Alexi Stewart sidesteps the check there. Right out in the slot. Here's Watson. Fires. Blocker saved by Foulem. Another kick saved by Foulem. Foulem comes across. Two big saves there by Marc-Antoine Foulem, as he had to slide across the crease. Got the first one with his blocker, and the rebound, like he kicked out that left leg and made another big save. That'll bring a face-off to the glove side of goalie Foulem. Sercerci to take the draw against Mo Landry. Here's Matthew Driscoll, correction. Driscoll, good job there in the forecheck. Bulls throw it safely out into the neutral zone. And away comes. We're going to look at that on the far side. I think that was Alexi Stewart. Matthew Driscoll, his cross ice pass, that was almost intercepted there by Cicerci. Not a guy you want to throw that to in the slot area. Patterson's shot kicked away there by Fulham. Bulls now set it up. That's out of the reach of Patterson. He's going to have to go all the way back down into his own zone and gather that one up. Josh Stewart in on the forecheck. Patterson sidesteps him. Good pressure there by Manderville. Stewart turns and fires it into Bulls territory. Rimmed around here to the far side. Up the wall to Adams. Adams battling along the wall there with Travis. And away come the Bulls. Here's Patterson now. Joins the rush, flips it into Bulls, or into Moose territory. Bouncing puck there. Sisk sets that up. Up the wall. Cross ice for Travis. Travis has Stewart going toward the net. Stewart backhand. Saved by Brigio. Nice play there by Travis as he backhanded one to Stewart, streaking down through the slot. Manderville over on the far side, bumps his man. Good back check there by Manderville. That's Desjardins. He fanned on that centering attempt. And Sisk gathers it up. Sisk now through the neutral zone. Gains the red line, dumps it down into Bulls territory. Moves head off on a change. Rimmed all the way around here. Giverson puts it up the wall. No ice. Linesman waves that one off. Smith in now forechecking Alexi Stewart. Stewart overskates that one. Smith throws it in the slot. Doesn't connect. Giverson can't hold it in here at the line. Almost turned over there to Mathis LeBlanc. Here's Giverson now. Giverson, backhand pass there behind his own net. And it's up the wall. That's Betts. Betts now, right in the slot. Good back check there by Mathis LeBlanc as he tied up the stick of Betts. Hashi now. Hashi gathers it up. Tries to headman that for Leclerc. Finds Leclerc. Leclerc tries to put it through the skates of Bulls defender. Hashi in there now. And cross ice right on the tape there for Smith. Here's Smith now. Good battle there by Landry to keep him to the outside. Betts now. Betts backhands it in behind his own, the Moose goal. Picked up here on the near wall. That's Smith and Patterson trying to keep that in. Sisk's clearing attempt ends up on the stick of Betts. He fires one high and over the glove of goalie Fulham off the glass. And that ends up out here in the near corner. Up the wall, Leclerc bumps it ahead, tried to get it to Hashi. Hashi tried to one-touch that one to himself. Past the defender, didn't connect. Here's Hashi now. 3 Bulls. Back across the blue line. Hashi dumps it in and goes off on a change. Matthew Driscoll in on the forecheck. Driscoll gathers it up. Patterson tries to bump it into the neutral zone. Here's Mo Landry now. Mo Landry. Landry on his backhand. Floats it in toward Brigio. Brigio steers it to the corner. Bulls rim it around here to this near side. Carroll holds the line. Puck bounced up. Carroll doesn't see it. Pass was behind Watson, or he would have been in all alone. Driscoll going to head off on a change. Brigio set to knock that one down. Defenseman gathered it up first. Cross ice, that's high. Cicerci gets a piece of it. Knocks it down. It's not a high stick, though. That shot was deflected wide of goalie Fulham. Tries to get it in the slot area, doesn't connect. That's Watson back there. He's bumped by Alexi Stewart. Stewart loses it in his skates, banks it off the wall, ends up out here in the neutral zone. That's Gibbs. Cicerci now. Cicerci, he's bumped out of the play there. Nice play by Carroll to run his man out of room. Gibbs fires, low shot, deflected right in the slot by Cicerci. Fulham turned that aside. Alexi Stewart now with some time. Throws it up the wing there. That's Manderville, sidesteps the check. Jesse Travis out there. Travis, Stewart, and Manderville playing together here. Here's Travis, that was just out of his reach. Sisk now bumps his man in the corner. Guyverson. Stewart throws it cross ice, but Mandeville had taken his spot in the middle of the ice, so that didn't connect. Here's Josh Stewart now. Stewart fires it all the way down into Bulls territory. Goalie Brigio sets it up there for Sirois. Sirois. Sisk fires it over into the far corner. Travis in for checking. Good job there by Travis. Fired right on. That's Mathis LeBlanc. Spins and fires the second one off the side of the net. Good play by Landry to pinch in there. Here's Sisk now. Sisk got to be careful as 3 Bulls were dangerously waiting there in the neutral zone. LeBlanc takes a run at his man. Here's Stewart on the back check. Bulls look to just throw it and head in on a change. That's Sisk now. Hudson Sisk. Sisk banks it off the wall out into the neutral zone, down into Bulls territory. In on the forecheck now, Loic Leclerc for the Moose. All the way around here to the half wall. That's Guyverson. He's battling along the wall. That's Hashy. Hashy tries to backhand it out into the slot area. Goalie Brigio pinned it up against the side of the net, and the referee will blow that down for a face-off. So we've got 11:57 left to go in period number 1. No score here in Bathurst. Hashy to take the draw here for the Moose. And it's one into the slot area. Leclerc had spun the other way, didn't see it. Carroll throws it right back into Bulls territory. Hashy in finishing off his check. Right in the slot. Hashy spins. Leaves it there. Here's Driscoll. Shot scores! Nice play there by Driscoll. Sidestep Brigio and fired it into the back of the twine, and the Moose out to a 1-0 lead here at the Casey Irving Center in Bathurst. 11:38 to play in the opening period. Moose with a 1-0 lead here over the visiting Northwest Bulls. These two teams find themselves neck and neck in the standings. Bulls sitting in the 4th spot. Moose sitting in the 5 spot. Here's Sisk now. Sisk. Cross ice. Ends up on the stick. Driscoll now. Driscoll. McCormick. There's a backhand by Landry. Just missed the target. Landry now. Circling behind the net. Landry throws it out. And that doesn't connect. So correction, that was Felix Hashy with the goal. Driscoll did a lot of the work on that one as he sidestepped the check and got that. Sis tried to throw that cross ice, so that was, I believe, Hashy from Driscoll on the goal. Loic Landry back now. He's being pressured there by Sacerci. Thibault along the boards. Here's J.P. McCormick. J.P. McCormick tried to set that up for Josh Stewart. McCormick going off on the change. That's Thibault now. Sets it, tried to back pass. That's flipped out. Travis will get it into the neutral zone. Away comes Jesse Travis. Travis flips it in and gets in on the forecheck. Guyverson back to retreat for the Bulls. Here's Manderville now along the wall. Manderville. And the Moose will have to retreat and regroup here in the neutral zone. Stewart sets it up there for Trask. 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 That'll be an offside. However, the Moose don't touch it, so offside waved off. Josh Stewart now throws it back for Godfrey. Godfrey back to Stewart. Stewart pulls it away. Headman's at for Manderville. Here's Manderville. Manderville shot. Blocker save by Brigio as he steered that one to the corner. Stewart intercepts the clearing attempt. Throws it back to Godfrey. Godfrey fires one, and that's gathered up there by Brigio as Godfrey's shot was dangerously headed toward that far side. And Brigio down and scooped that up. Bulls have two of the top goaltenders, Brigio and Sark. I'm sure we'll see Sark tomorrow at the Miramichi Civic Center when these two teams hook up again, as the Moose will play a home game on the Miramichi tomorrow. Here's Leclerc now. Leclerc throws it, tried to get it through the crease, but wisely turned away there by Brigio as he intercepted the clearing or the cross ice attempt. Here comes Betts now. Betts, he's got Smith. and Waterhouse. Cross ice to Waterhouse. Good stick there by Alexi Stewart to knock that off his stick. Alexi Stewart banks it off the wall. That's Mathis LeBlanc. Tried to hold that in. Hashi in working hard there now. Back to the point though. It's fired. Deflected. Ends up wide of the target as Fulham was out at the top of his crease doing a good job. And that'll be offside. Good job there by Hashi to get himself onside. And by Leclerc to make sure he stayed onside. Here's Waterhouse. Nice stick there by Alexi Stewart as Waterhouse had Smith wide open on the far side with not a moose to be found. Shot scores. Moose got pinned in their own zone and a couple of clearing attempts didn't materialize. And Smith walked out from that corner and tucked one up under the bar. And that'll square things up here at 1 with 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in the first period. Bulls on the Moose, deadlocked at 1. Mo Landry now to take the draw here for the Moose. Face-off control by Landry. Back to Lewick Landry. Lewick Landry. Stretch pass there for Mo Landry. Sis gathers it up and backhands it into Bulls territory. Cross ice there for Thibault. Thibault. That's Susurchi now. Susurchi. Back here to the point. Shot. Low shot into the skates of Thibault. And up ice now comes Landry. Mo Landry. Throws it across to Matthew Driscoll. Matthew Driscoll flips it into Bulls territory and sends the Bulls into retreat. Driscoll battling along the wall there with the Bulls defender. He's being joined in the play there by McCormick. Away comes Gibbs. Gibbs going to join the rush here. He's in on Landry. Landry got a couple of Bulls barreling in on him. Spins it away back for Sis. Sis, cross ice. Driscoll tried to knock it down. Driscoll, backhand. Cross ice. Score! Oh! Got ahead of myself on that one as cross ice pass from Travis to Driscoll somehow stayed out. Not sure if Briggio got a piece of that or if Driscoll fanned on it, but it was a great scoring chance there for the Moose. Trask, nice head-man pass for Travis. Travis all alone, fires wide. And there'll be a penalty on the play. See who it is for the Bulls here. I think it's Watson. Watson headed off on a slashing call. Must have been something behind the play because nowhere near the puck was that call. Face-off will come to the glove side of Briggio. Moose find themselves here on the power play with 6:46 to play in the opening period. Teams deadlocked at 1. Stewart controls for the Moose. Josh Stewart now. Cross ice. Hits. That's Trask. Trask walks the line. Can't find a shooting lane. Godfrey tries to go cross ice. They close up the seam, the Bulls. Here's Manderville. Manderville sets it up for Godfrey. Godfrey throws it in the corner to Manderville. Manderville now. Rims it around for Travis. Travis under pressure there from Guy. That's not Guyberson. I tried to go cross seam to Stewart was Godfrey. That'll end up out in the neutral zone. The Moose will have to gather up and regroup. Travis, cross ice now to Manderville. Manderville got Stewart trailing the play. Manderville circles Bulls goal. He's bumped off the puck there behind the net. Travis in to help him. Travis now. Travis tried to get it out in the slot area there to Stewart. Stewart throws it back to the point to Alexi Stewart. Alexi Stewart goes cross ice to Trask, fired into the shin pads of Waterhouse. Back to Trask again. Trask now. Manderville Back to Trask. Moose just moving the puck here on the perimeter, not getting anything cross ice through those seams, making things easy on the Bulls here. Here's Alexi Stewart. Alexi Stewart, good low shot, rebound. Travis now. Travis tries to throw it in the slot. Bouncing puck, and Trask can't hold that in at the blue line. And it's thrown back into Bulls territory. Bulls will send it the length of the ice. Moose get a change. Back to gather it up is Carroll. He's bumped there by Waterhouse. LeClaire now 6 seconds left here in the power play. LeClaire cross ice to LeBlanc. LeBlanc sets it up. Shot. LeClaire was right on top of that blue paint, causing some traffic there. And I believe Briggio got a piece of that one. Sirois backhands that around Pesce. Pesce throws it in behind the Moose goal. LeBlanc. LeBlanc. Here's LeClaire now. LeClaire working his way. Back pass there for Hashy. Hashy circles. Cross ice scores. Beautiful play there by Felix Hashy to Mathis LeBlanc. And LeBlanc one-timed it in the back of the net. .420 left to play in the opening period. Northern Moose with a 2-1 lead now over the visiting Northwest Bulls. Hashy, LeClaire, and LeBlanc will stay out there for the Moose. Hashy wins it back to Landry. Landry now. That's Lewick Landry. He's stripped to the puck, and away come the Bulls. Shot, cross ice. Nice, I think. Follin might have got a piece of that with his stick. So he put the paddle down. And LeBlanc will get it out into the neutral zone. Away come the Moose again. Moose are offside though. However, they got a tag up here. LeClaire gets himself onside. Here's Cicerci. Cicerci. He's bumped there by Sisk. Sisk bumped by Watson in behind the Moose goal. Hashy throws it up the wall to LeBlanc. LeBlanc finds LeClaire. LeClaire gains the red line and tried to dump it in. However, I believe that ended up in the Bulls bench. And that'll bring a face-off just outside the Moose blue line. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to play here in period number 1. Northern Moose with a 2-1 lead over the visiting Bulls. Here's McCormick now. McCormick's got Landry. McCormick overskates that one. Landry tries to, in a stick battle there with, I think that's Adams. And that's rimmed in behind for the Moose. The Moose will, that's Trask battling there. A couple of Bulls. Desjardins in there for the Bulls. Here's Godfrey now. Godfrey throws it up the wall. Banked. Here's Driscoll now. Driscoll, good play there. He was hooked. No penalty. It was just offside as Bulls defender made a good play there and slowed down Driscoll. And that'll draw an offside. And there'll be a face-off just outside the Bulls blue line. 2:48 to play in the opening period. Moose with a 2-1 lead here over the Bulls. Godfrey, cross ice to Trask. Trask gains the red line, shoots that one in, no icing. And back to gathered up are the Bulls. Here's Betts now. Betts tried to put on the brakes, overskated that one. And away come the Moose. That's Mo Landry, dumps it into Bulls territory. Briggio out to play that one, reverses it around here for the Bulls. Away comes Patterson. Patterson now on his stick. Good play there as it floated in on goalie Fulham, and he decided to hold on for a face-off. 2:09 left in the opening period. Moose with a 2-1 lead. Josh Stewart, Jesse Travis, and Garland Manderville out there for the Moose. Face-off controlled by the Bulls. Morin, backhand up into Manderville. Here's Carroll now. Carroll bumps it out to Manderville. Manderville couldn't get it out past the Bulls defender at the blue line as he did a good job pinching in there. Stewart knocks his man off the puck and up the far wall to Manderville. Manderville now. Manderville dumps it into Bulls territory. First to the puck will be Manderville. He bumps his man behind the net. That's Betts now. He rims it on the far wall. Back around this side by Smith. First to it'll be Travis. Travis chips it by his man on the stick of Josh Stewart. Stewart, low shot, kicked away by Brigio. It's out in the slot area, and the Bulls will come away with it. That's Smith, cross ice to Waterhouse. Waterhouse. Nice headman there, tried to get Smith. That's steered away by Fulham. Stretch pass. Travis gets a stick on that, but Guyberson will throw it back into Moose territory. 1:05 left to play here in period number 1. Moose holding on to a 2-1 lead. No icing, bounced over the stick. Stored into forecheck. Bumps his man. I think that's Guyberson back there for the Bulls. Guyberson. It's brought back in by Adams. Adams now heads up ice here, gains the red line, sidesteps one check. Here's LeBlanc. LeBlanc and Leclerc. LeBlanc shot. Rebound out in the slot area, but the Moose had skated past. Here's Hashi now. Hashi by one man. He's got Leclerc in the slot area. 27 seconds left to play here. Moose having to retreat now. Here comes Cicerci. Cicerci, cross ice. The Thibault fired. Fulham puck laying there. Referee had lost sight of it, and whistle goes. So with 14 seconds left to play in the opening period, Moose with a 2-1 lead. Face-off to come in their zone. Hashi to take the draw. Cicerci for the Bulls. Face-off won by Hashi, clean back to his defenseman. A little late starting the clock there as first couple seconds, the clock never started, so the Bulls getting a few extra seconds here in our offensive zone. And the horn will go as Lavoie had it at the point, didn't get a shot off. So that'll do it for the first 20 minutes of play here at the Casey Irving Center in Bathurst. And the Moose find themselves with a 2-0 lead over the visiting, or correction, 2-1 lead over the visiting Northwest Bulls. So we'll take a break. Teams head off to the dressing rooms. Zamboni gets ready here for a fresh flood. And we'll be back for period number 2 shortly. So we're just about set here for second period action, waiting for the officials, just making their way back onto the ice here for period number 2. Northern Moose out to a 2-1 lead over the visiting Bulls. Linesman just getting the net set up here down to our left. Hashi, LeBlanc, and Leclerc set to open up the period here up front for the Moose. Sisk and Landry on the back end. And of course, Marc-Antoine Foulem still manning the crease here. Foulem was solid in period number 1. And we're set for puck drop. Hashi wins the draw, ends up back on the stick of Sisk. Sisk up the wall to Leclerc. He's bumped along the wall there by Guyberson. Cicerci now, Cicerci. Puck knocked off his stick. Here's Hashi now. Bit of water on the ice, got to be careful here as the puck's getting caught up in that water. And the Bulls, Sirois holds that in here at the blue line. Sisk flips it ahead, Hashi. And don't have the hybrid icing rule here in the U15 league, as Hashi was clearly going to win the race to the puck. Unfortunately, that'll go for an icing. And bring the face-off back down into Moose territory. To the blocker side of goalie Marc-Antoine Foulem. Mo Landry to take the draw here with Matthew Driscoll. That's Thibault, tried to throw across ice, ends up back in the neutral zone. Guyberson picks it up for the Bulls. Guyberson to Sirois. Sirois, cross ice into the shin pads there of Watson. Mo Landry, puck bounces over the stick of Alexi Stewart. He bangs it off the wall, but it's held in there by Watson. Watson tried to center it. Alexi Stewart got a stick on that one. Matthew Driscoll bumps it ahead for JT McCormick. McCormick just sends that in on goal. I think Brigio steered that one to the corner. Here's Cicerci now. Cicerci one-on-one with Ethan Carroll. And Carroll's going to go off here on a hook, I believe. Oh, head contact. Must have got his hand up as Cicerci tried to make that one-on-one move there with Carroll. So for the next 2 minutes or less, the Moose will find themselves down a man here. Manderville and Travis will kill off the penalty here to start things for the Moose. Bulls now walking the line. That was Patterson. Here's Waterhouse now. Waterhouse, cross seam. Nice save there by Foulem as he came across and took away that one-timer. Big save by Foulem. Waterhouse now. Waterhouse. That pass for Watson is out of his reach. Watson gets a piece of that though. Travis overskated that one, had a chance to get it out and didn't. Bulls now off the side of the net. Rimmed around, and that will get out of Moose territory. 17:55 to play in period number 2. A minute and 17 left in the penalty to Ethan Carroll. Vanderbilt over on the far side with Travis. Bulls now gain the Moose zone. Patterson cross ice one time. That was just wide of the goal. Here's Waterhouse now. Waterhouse looking for that cross seam again. Godfrey now in behind the net. He rims it around. Here's Travis. He'll have a chance to clear it. Travis will send it the length of the ice and head off on a change. .39 seconds left in the penalty to Carroll. Cross ice, no icing as I believe that was Betts, got a stick on that one. Sisk now first for it. And Hudson Sisk will send it the length of the ice. 25 seconds left in the penalty to Carroll. Good stick there by Sisk. That's Smith now. Smith leaves it for Cicerci. That pass Didn't connect. Tried to throw it through the slot. That's Godfrey. His clearing attempt is knocked down by the Bulls. Penalty has expired. Carroll back in the play. Here's LeClaire. He can't get it out of the Moose zone. Searchy now. Stewart gets a stick on that one. Smith cycles it in behind the net. LeClaire now. LeClaire bumps it ahead for Ethan Carroll. Carroll gains the red line, throws it in, and heads off on a change. Back to pick it up is Guyberson. Guyberson.
Last 4 digits of the 50 history, 5650. If you want 175.
Here's Hashi now. Hashi. Forechecking. Trask fired right in the slot. Matisse LeBlanc shot right on. Turned away by Briggio. Trask now. Trask. Along the wall to LeClaire. LeClaire to Hashi. Hashi. Hashi rubbed out of the play. It's thrown up the wall here. Godfrey will hold it in. Just out of the reach of Hashi. And now up the far side come the Bulls with some speed. Offside here on the near side was Smith. .15-19 to play in the second period. Moose holding on to a 2-1 lead here over the Blues, or the Bulls, correction. Here's Carroll now. Carroll fanned on that pass for Mo Landry. Mo Landry, he fans on his dumping attempt. And now the Bulls putting some pressure on Alexi Stewart. Try to go cross ice. Good stick there by Mo Landry to get a piece of that one. That's rimmed around. Out of the reach of Adams. Here's McCormick. McCormick now. J.P. McCormick. Knocked off his stick in that danger zone as he crossed the blue line, and away comes, that's Sirois. Correction, that's Gibbs. McCormick now. McCormick throws that in towards goalie Briggio, and Briggio will gather it in and hold on for a face-off. 14-12 to play in the second period. Northern Moose with a 2-1 lead here at the Casey Irving Center in Bathurst. As we've said before, these two teams will meet again tomorrow afternoon at the Miramichi Civic Center, as the Moose will play a home game in Miramichi, as the Teton will be on the ice here at the Casey Irving Center. Watson goes cross ice to Searcy. Searcy drops it, kicked away by Fulem. That shot blocked by Lewick Landry, as Watson fired one from the slot area that Landry steered to the corner. Vanderbilt bumps his man. That's Tebow. Tebow, his stick's knocked out of his hand there by Sisk. Cross ice from Travis. Travis tried to bump it ahead to Lewick Landry, who was trying to join the play. And that'll come cross ice here for Sisk. Sisk now. Sisk sidesteps Watson. Hudson Sisk gains the blue line. Fires. Briggio steers it to the corner. Stewart. Josh Stewart, that is. And Manderville in there working along the wall. Puck ends up in the neutral zone. Waterhouse bats it between his legs to Searcy. Searcy, nice pass there for Watson. Watson up over the shoulder of goalie Fulem. And that'll tie things up here at 2. As Watson tucked that one up under the bar. .13:09 left to play in the second period. Moose and the Bulls deadlocked at 2 here at the Casey Irving Center in Bathurst. Felix Hashi to take the draw. And it's controlled by the Bulls. Sends Guyberson back to retreat. Guyberson, he's under pressure there from Hashi. No icing as it jumped over the stick of Trask. Godfrey knifes that one up along the wall, but it's intercepted by the Bulls. LeClaire now. LeClaire just out of the reach of Felix Hashi, and that will go for an icing. And bring a face-off down into Moose territory. This draw will come to the blocker side of goalie Fulham. Hashi to take the draw here for the Moose. One clean by the Bulls. Sirois now. Sirois bumps it to the corner. That's Hashi. Hashi banks it around his man. And the Moose. Here's Hashi now. Felix Hashi. Hashi tries to put that through the skates of, tell if that was Sirois. Good play though by whoever it was to knock that one off the stick of Hashi. Here's LeBlanc. Mathis LeBlanc now on his backhand. LeBlanc under pressure from Smith. Giberson was lining him up, and Godfrey tried to go cross ice. That was intercepted. Here comes Smith, 2-on-1. Smith walks in around Trask, who had laid down. That was Waterhouse, worked his way out into the backhand. There was a 2-on-1 there for the Bulls, and Fulham gets a piece of that one and covers it up. 11:51 to play in the second period. Teams deadlocked at 2 here in Bathurst. Face-off controlled by the Bulls. Bulls rimmed around here to the near side. That was Gagnon. Puck battle along the wall in the corner. Bulls will rim it around to this side. Held in at the line there by Morin. Morin loses the handle on it though, and it ends up here at the red line. Gibbs sends it back into Moose territory. Alexi Stewart's going to have to go and get it. Mo Landry there helping him along the wall. Alexi Stewart bumps his man behind the net. Carroll chips it out into the neutral zone. That's J.P. McCormick. He was trying to get that ahead for Mo Landry. Carroll back there. He's under pressure. Bulls try to get it in the slot area. Fulham kicks that one away. Gagnon turns. That's off a stick and into the glass. Alexi Stewart wisely flips that down into Bulls territory. It rolls in toward goalie Brigio, and he's got to turn that aside and sets it up for his defenseman. Stretch pass here to Watson. Watson sidesteps Travis. Watson now walks out, hits the slot. Cicerci scores! Cicerci from the top of the slot, or the top of the circles, fired one up over the glove of goalie Fulham. And the Bulls now find themselves with a 3-2 lead here over the hometown Moose. .10:21 left to play in the second period. Bulls with a 3-2 lead. Stewart wins it back. Tries to throw it back to Landry. That missed him and goes all the way back into Bulls territory, so the Moose are going to have to work their way out of their own zone here. Sisk ends up on the backhand of Manderville. Manderville tried to go cross ice, get in the skates of Watson, and it's still here in Moose territory. Travis. Now Manderville comes away with it. Manderville down the left side. It's knocked off his stick there. Landry runs Tebow out of room here at the blue line. Fulham sets it up for Sis. Sis, backhand pass. Lewick Landry to Manderville. Manderville. He loses a handle on that one and ends up back on his stick though. Manderville shot just off the shoulder of goalie Brigio. Manderville battling over there now. Manderville back to the point to Sis. Sis shot. That's wide of the target. Stewart backhands it back here to Lewick Landry. Stewart walks out in the slot. Stewart backhand. Circles, fires off the side of the net. That one's thrown through the crease by Travis. Landry now stepping in. He's going to have to... And that'll go for a high stick, as I believe LeClaire got a high stick on that one. And the face-off will come outside of the Moose blue line. 9:05 left to play in the second period. Bulls with a 3-2 lead here over the hometown Moose. Offside. Off the draw. One of the Bulls were in, I believe, on the far side, stepped in ahead of the puck. Hashi kicks that one back to Godfrey. Godfrey head to Hashi. Going to be a penalty coming up here as Betts got his up into the head of head contact. It might be a 4 as I think Betts, only 2 I see. As Betts definitely got the arm up into the head of, I believe it was Loic Landry in that one. So the face-off will come to the blocker side of Briggio. Moose to the power play, 8:47 left to play. LeClaire knocked to the ice, he's back up though. Hashi battling there. Trask can't hold the line, and away come the Bulls. 2-0 for the Bulls. Bouncing puck, scores! Moose give up a 2-0 rush on the power play. And goalie Fulham was left all alone with 2 Bulls barreling in on top of him as they went cross ice and slid it into the open net. 8:32 to play. Bulls with a 4-2 lead here over the Moose. Landry goes cross ice for Sisk. Sisk now hits LeBlanc at the blue line. Briggio tried to get a piece of that one. Held in here by LeClaire.
That's 2-minute head contact.
Hashi now, Hashi looking. Throws it behind the net there to LeClaire. LeClaire tried to go across to Landry, who had snuck in there from his defensive spot. Fulham headmans that to Sisk. Sisk now, that's behind Hashi. Hashi puts it through the stick, goes far corner, just misses that far side with the low shot. Landry. And LeClaire shot. LeBlanc spins, fires. Briggio turned away. 2 good shots there by Mathis LeBlanc. Another breakaway chance here for Waterhouse. Good play there by Hudson Sisk. The back check. He lifted the stick of Waterhouse as he was getting set to pull the trigger on that one as he was in all alone again. Shot by Driscoll wide of the target. Sisk and Waterhouse collided heavily. Here's Hashi. Hashi shot. Scores! Hashi shot trickled out through and laid on the doorstep, and I believe that was Ethan Carroll off the bench, and Carroll knocked that one into the open net. Big goal there for the Moose as they found themselves down by a pair, and that goal will work themselves back here now. 4-3 lead for the Bulls. That will go as a power play marker as the penalty had not expired yet. Here's Carroll now. Carroll cross ice for Alexi Stewart. Alexi Stewart tries to headman that for McCormick. Gagnon here in front of us. Gagnon rips it in around, ends up off the side of the Moose goal. Alexi Stewart first back for it. Here's that's Mo Landry. Mo Landry flips it ahead for McCormick. McCormick in on the forecheck on Guyverson. Good play by McCormick. Knocks that off the stick of Guyverson. Guyverson manages to get his stick back on it though and throws it up the wall.
Number 47, Loic Landry. Number 55, Felix Hashi. Time of the goal, 12:59.
Driscoll takes a run there at Guyverson. Right in the slot. McCormick shot. Beauty save there by Brigio as he stuck out the glove as McCormick had that one headed for that open side. 6:13 to play in period number 2. Bulls holding on to a 4-3 edge here over the Northern Moose. Josh Stewart to take the draw. He's got Travis on his right side. Face-off controlled there by the Bulls. Good play by Godfrey to step up and intercept that outlet attempt. Manderville goes wide to his left side, throws it back to the point to Godfrey. Godfrey tried to go cross ice for Travis. That's intercepted, and away go the Bulls again. Here's Cicerci. He's under pressure from Trask, and he scores. Moose finding themselves caught up ice now from the last 3 goals. And penalty was going to be called there on a hook as Trask was trying to chase down Cicerci. However, he managed to get it up over goalie Fulham. So with 5:52 to play in the second period, Bulls now with that 2-goal lead again. 5-3 edge over the Bulls, or over the Moose. Off the glass, no icing. Trask back to gather it up. Trask reverses that for Godfrey. Godfrey, that's off the skates of Manderville, ends up right in the slot though. Fulham steers that one to the corner. Stewart jumps that ahead for Travis. Travis puts it through the skates of Gibbs. However, gathered up there, Trask can't hold the line. Trask now in the skates of the linesman. Still in the skates of the linesman. Trask, cross ice to his D partner, Godfrey. Godfrey looking up ice. There's Trask, cross ice. Manderville can't handle that as the Bulls got a piece of it. Stewart intercepts that clearing attempt. Stewart, cross ice, tried to get LeClaire coming in on the line change. And that's intercepted though and thrown out into the neutral zone. LeClaire. Drop pass shot, kicked away by Fulham. That's Smith now. Smith throws it behind the net, right out in the slot. Fulham got a stick on that one as it was thrown dangerously in the slot, and Fulham had to turn that one aside. Here comes Hashi. He's got Manderville. Fired it on the short side. No room there for Hashi. Hashi now. Good job by LeClaire to get onside. Hashi fired. Brigio gloves that one as Hashi fired it from a sharp angle. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the second period. Northwest Bulls with a 5-3 edge over the hometown Moose. Face-off will come to the blocker side of goalie Brigio. Hashi to take the draw here for the Moose. Wins it clean. Back to the point now. Landry has to rush cross ice. That's intercepted. Bulls again with an odd man rush here. Shot kicked away there by Fulham with the right leg. Here's Sisk now. Sisk. Headman's for Hashi. He can't knock that pass down as it was knee high. Moose tag up. Still offside. Gagnon's met there by LeBlanc. He's sent to the ice. Good defensive play by Sisk. He turned away his man. Here comes Hashi. Hashi's got LeBlanc. LeWick Landry trailing the play to LeBlanc. Got a stick on that one, deflected up in. Brigio turned it away. LeClaire now. LeClaire shot kicked away there by Brigio. LeBlanc, his shot wide of the target. Here's Mo Landry now. Mo Landry shot. That's high. Brigio got a piece of that one. Moose finishing their change now. That's sent the length of the ice, and we will get an icing call. 2:50 left to play in period number 2. Bulls with a 5-3 edge here over the Moose. These two teams neck and neck in the standings. Bulls sitting in the 4th spot. Moose in 5th. Any of you following the league this year know this is a close league this year, as any team can beat any team on any given day. Landry wins it clean back to Ethan Carroll. Carroll rims it around into the corner. First to it is Matthew Driscoll. Driscoll still has it on his stick. Driscoll circling. Driscoll goes cross ice for Alexi Stewart. Alexi Stewart fires. That's wide of the target. That'll spin out the far side. Carroll holds it in though. McCormick backhands it and cycles it to Driscoll. Driscoll looking, throws it to Carroll. Carroll's shot floats, knocked down by Brigio. Alexi Stewart steps up. Nice play by Stewart to take away that clearing attempt. Now the Bulls. Alexi Stewart battles along the wall. Here's Carroll. Carroll dumps it in towards goalie Brigio. Brigio gloves it and holds on for a face-off. That'll bring a face-off to the glove side of goalie Brigio. 2 minutes left to play in the second period. Bulls with a 5-3 edge here over the Moose. Stewart, Manderville, and Travis up front. Godfrey and Trask on the blue line. Face-off won by Stewart. Throws it back for Godfrey. However, that doesn't connect, and Godfrey has to go back and retreat. Trask, he kicks that one up to himself. Trask now circles behind his own net. Up the wall, fires it, hit his own man there, but it gets it into the neutral zone. Manderville along the wall, throws it. And the Bulls will take possession. Here's Smith at the near blue line. Trask back to get that. He's under pressure there from Waterhouse. Here comes Stewart. Stewart turns that one over right at the dot. And Fulham had to turn that one away. That's high and over the target. Tried to hold it in at the blue line. Here's Travis now. Travis, he's got Stewart with him. 2-on-1. Travis, shot over the target. Travis heads off on the change. Smith now. Smith bumps that one ahead, but Godfrey takes over. Godfrey to Josh Stewart. Josh Stewart, he's under pressure there at the blue line. That was Patterson. And now here comes the Bulls on an odd man rush. Smith, good stick there by Godfrey as Smith was in all alone there. If that pass had connected. Here's Manderville. Manderville has Stewart trailing. Stewart can't handle the pass. Gibbs gets a piece of it. And away come the Bulls. 3-on-2 here now for the Bulls. Shot, that's off the crossbar and out. Waterhouse goes cross ice. Just rims it in around. It's picked up here by Waterhouse on this side. Waterhouse is bumped by Hashi. And that'll do it as the horn goes to end the second period of play. And the Bulls found themselves on the fortunate side of some odd man rushes there and find themselves out to a 2-goal lead here with a 5-3 lead at the end of 40 minutes of play. So we'll take a break. We'll wait for the Zamboni to come out and get a fresh flood on. And we'll be back for the third period of play. Welcome back here. We're just getting set to start the third period. Officials headed their way back onto the ice here. Both goalies are set up in their creases. Bulls with a 5-3 edge here over the Moose. I'll state the obvious. The next goal here is a big one. Moose could get themselves back to within a goal here. Linesmen getting the two nets up on their posts and set to go. And we are ready for puck drop. So Hashi, Leclerc, and LeBlanc up front for the Moose. Stretch pass there for Hashi. Here comes Hashi. Nice play there as that's knocked off his stick. Defensively there by Lavoie. Sis walks into one. That's off the glove of Brigio. Betts now looking to sneak away here. However, the Moose will force the Bulls back into their own zone. Here it is now at the red line. Landry, LeWick Landry. That's into the skates of the linesman. That was Smith. That's Betts now. Betts. Here's Patterson. Patterson cross ice into the skates of Smith. Landry back to gather it up. He spins away from Smith. Knocked off his stick there. Picked up by Smith. Caught in the water. Fired. Fulham holds on as the Bulls bat away at it. Goalie Marc-Antoine Fulham will hold on. 19:04 left to play here in the third period. Bulls with that 2-goal edge, 5-3 lead over the Moose. Watson to take the draw here against Landry. Landry, McCormick, and Driscoll. Fulham will hold that one as it floats in off the face-off. Wisely holds on and will redo the face-off. They'll drop it here to the glove side of goalie Fulham. Controlled by the Bulls. Out to Gibbs. Gibbs, he was under pressure there from McCormick, so he had to shoot it away quickly. Here's Tebow. Tebow now. That's turned away at the blue line. Gibbs now back looking for it. Banks it off the wall to Cicerci. Cicerci to Watson. Fires. That comes out the right side of Fulham. He got a piece of that one and steered it to the corner. Godfrey back there under pressure. Here's Tebow. Driscoll now. Driscoll will pick it up for the Moose. Driscoll cross ice for McCormick. McCormick in on Gibbs. Gibbs under pressure from McCormick. Good back pressure there by McCormick. Bulls will send it all the way down into Moose territory. Fulham will set it up there for Godfrey. Godfrey spins back into the forecheck and has to go back the other way. That's out of the reach of Travis. Face-off will come all the way back down into Moose territory. 17:52 to play in the third period. Josh Stewart to take the draw here for the Moose. Wins it back to Trask. Trask heads up ice. Sidesteps the forecheck. Headman's for Stewart. Knocked off his stick. Stewart backhand to Travis. Travis shot off the leg of Sirois. Manderville in to gather it up. Manderville. Stewart now gets it back for Alexi Stewart. It's Headman there for Desjardins, intercepted by Trask. Trask off the wall out here to Manderville. Manderville can't handle that one. Patterson under pressure from Travis. Alexi Stewart back to gather it up. He backhands it across ice to Trask. Trask fired one Steered to the corner by Brigio. Josh Stewart. Stewart throws it in the slot. Manderville can't handle that one. Chipped out. Alexi Stewart can't hold the line. Back in are the Bulls. Bulls bounced over the stick of Waterhouse. No icing. Linesman waves that one off. Hudson Sisk now. Sisk up the wall to Matisse LeBlanc. Matisse LeBlanc. That's intercepted. Here's Waterhouse. LeBlanc now. LeBlanc. LeBlanc's got Leclerc with him. Rimmed around here to Waterhouse. Chips it out and heads in on the forecheck is Betts and Smith. Lewick Landry all the way cross ice to LeBlanc. LeBlanc picks it up at the red line, gains the blue line, loses control of it though. As Sisk takes a run there at Waterhouse. Leclerc rims it around behind the net. Here's Hashi now. Hashi backhands it for Leclerc. Leclerc back to Hashi. Hashi fires wide of the target. Hashi shot. Bounces up over goalie Brigio. Sisk tries to hold it in. Betts knocks his man Leclerc to the ice. Waterhouse, cross ice now. That's Smith. He chips it in and heads off on a change. Away comes Lewick Landry now. Landry. That's intercepted and sends Serci in offside as Watson was caught in Moose territory. And that'll bring the face-off outside as Serci was poised and ready to head in all alone on a breakaway again. Mo Landry set to take the draw here for the Moose. Landry wins it. Serci though ends up with possession. Fires, blocker save by Fulem. Watson backhands it out here to the point to Moran. Moran shot. That's in the gates of Driscoll. Driscoll felt that one. He heads off on the change. Carroll backhands that one ahead for Landry. Mo Landry tries to headman to Manderville. J.P. McCormick backhands that one. Ends up on the stick of Patterson. Patterson look up ice. High dump in, no icing. Fulem will come out and play it and rim it around to the far side. Godfrey in behind his own net. It's up the wall to Manderville. Landry, he's going to go off on a change. Serci sidesteps the check of Travis. Here's Patterson. Patterson, cross ice. Jumped over the stick of Gagnon. Gagnon gathers it up at the red line, turns and spins, fires it back into Moose territory. Cross ice to Godfrey. Godfrey, that pass almost picked off. High and off the glass, held in there by Travis. Travis slides it to Stewart. He can't handle the pass. Rimmed around behind the net. First to it is Travis. Travis. Nice play by Alexi Stewart to run his man out of room. Up the wall here. That's Sirois, his shot. Not sure where that went. Glove, I guess. Marc-Antoine Fulem got that in his glove. And he'll hold on for the face-off to his glove side. Shot right on Fulem. Had to be careful on that one as they spun quickly, the Bulls, and fired that one at goalie Fulem. He flipped that one up to himself and gathered in 13:07 left to play in the third period. Bulls with a 5-3 edge over the hometown Moose. Hashy to take the draw. And that's shot into the linesman. He's wincing over there. LeBlanc sends his man to the ice. Hashy fires. Glove save there by Brigio. Checking on the linesman back here as he took that shot up in the ribs. I don't imagine that felt very good. Face offset here to the blocker side of Brigio. Hashy out there against, that was Betts. Betts wins the draw. Waterhouse rims it around to the far side. Betts will be in on it. Trask and Alexi Stewart. Here's Smith, that's blocked by Trask. Away come the Moose. LeWick Leclerc now. Leclerc gains the blue line, throws across ice for Hashy. Felix Hashy. That's knocked off his stick there by Patterson. Up the wall for Smith. And away comes Smith. Smith just chips it in behind the Moose goal. First to it is Waterhouse. Knocked off his stick there by Leclerc. And away comes Sisk now. Sisk. Up the left side. Bangs it in behind the goal. Into chase that one down is Hashy. Hashy's going to head off on a change. Sisk fires it right back into Bulls territory. Patterson back to gather it up. Cross ice, that's intercepted by Driscoll. Driscoll back out after he had to leave that last shift. I think he took a shot in the leg. Good to see him back out there. Big hit there by Waterhouse as he caught McCormick at the red line. McCormick right back up on his feet and away he went. Up the wall here to McCormick. Sisk now. Sisk cross ice for Driscoll. Driscoll dumps it in. Three Bulls come up across that blue line. Shot doesn't make its way on goal. Watson tried to one-time that one. It was bouncing. Marc-Antoine Foulem gathers it in. 11:02 to play in the third period. Bulls still holding on to a 5-3 edge here over the Moose. So searching to take the draw against Josh Stewart. Moose take over. Here comes Manderville. Manderville up the right side. He's held up a bit there by Morin, just enough to slow down the forecheck. Sirois puts on the brakes. Sirois looking up. That's knocked down by Carroll, but Seserchi. Nice save there by Foulem. Watson now fires. Foulem still down. Travis spins away from the forecheck. Godfrey bangs it out down into Bulls territory. No icing. Brigio out. Banks that out. Almost for scores! Brigio lost his lay of the land and he banked it off the wall and came right out into his own crease. Jesse Travis knocked it into the open cage. So there's that next goal we were talking about. Moose able to get themselves back to within a goal now. 5-4 lead for the Bulls. 10:16 left to play in the third period. Big goal there for the Moose. Now that they can get some momentum here, get those legs moving. Trask chips it high off the boards. And away comes Stewart, and he's got Manderville. Stewart, shot. Manderville was there for the rebound. Good job by Patterson to tie him up. Trask, shot at the goal. Deflected. It's laying in the blue paint. Moose can't get a shot off. Travis got a piece of it. And now here comes a 3-on-0. 3-on-0 for the Bulls. Shot, Fulham holds on. Moose caught up ice there as a bouncing puck sent in 3 Bulls all alone on goalie Marc-Antoine Fulham, and he made the save. 9:38 left to play in the third period. Bulls holding on to a 5-4 lead here over the Moose. Right in the slot, that's Waterhouse shot turned away by Fulham. Sisk now banks it off the wall, that's Leclerc. Leclerc tried to get it ahead to Hashi. Hashi picks it up here at the blue line. Felix Hashi puts on the brakes, spins away. Tries to cycle it down there for Leclerc. Sisk working hard to get back. Gets a stick on that one here. Rims it around to his partner, Landry. Landry back to Sisk. Sisk up the wall to Leclerc. Leclerc. That's Hashi now. Hashi. Hashi bumped out of the play there by Patterson. LeBlanc tries to get his man. Here's Sisk now. Throws it in. Moose go head off on a change. Hashi takes a run at Patterson. Godfrey sidesteps. Moose finish their change. Godfrey's cross-ice pass ends up on the stick of Mo Landry. Mo Landry. Landry. Landry bumped out of the play there by Gibbs. That's Mo Landry. Matthew Driscoll sends it up the far side. Nobody there. And that'll go cross ice and just out of the reach of Waterhouse. So that'll go for an icing call. 7:58 to play in the third. Bulls with a 5-4 edge here over the Northern Moose. That'll bring a face-off to the blocker side of goalie Brigio. Mo Landry to take the draw. Controlled by Watson. Right in the slot. McCormick didn't see that in his skates. McCormick puts some pressure on Gibbs. Here's Landry now. Landry, shot up high into goalie Brigio. Godfrey intercepts that breakout attempt there by the Bulls. Godfrey loses a handle on it. That takes a funny bounce in the slot. Shot saved by Brigio. Puck bounced right out in the slot, and Matthew Driscoll had himself a good scoring chance there on Brigio. Cross ice just out of the reach of Watson as he was busting in hard from that right side looking for the one-timer. Stewart throws it around to Driscoll on the far side. Driscoll bumps his man. Right in the slot, and goalie Fulham will hold on. 6:52 to play here in the third period. Bulls with a 5-4 lead over the hometown Northern Moose here at the Casey Irving Center in Bathurst. As we said, the two teams will meet again tomorrow at 1:45 p.m. at the Miramichi Civic Center. Face-off controlled there. The Moose will take possession. Alexi Stewart up the wall. That's Manderville. Manderville chips it ahead for Travis. Travis now. Travis dumps it in, and the Moose will go in on the forecheck. Trask now. Trask. That's for Josh Stewart. Stewart spins, deflected. Travis throws it back there for Alexi Stewart. Shot! Josh Stewart deflects. Fire just wide. A couple of good chances there by the Moose. Trask gets it ahead to Stewart, who that goes into the skates of the Bulls. Here's Adams now. Adams for Gagnon. Sisk will dump that in. 5:46. Moose with a couple of glorious scoring chances there on that last shift and could not connect. Sisk holds the line. Shot. That's wide. Manderville spins right in the slot. Shot. Glove save by Briggio as Landry walked into one. Manderville spun and fired it in the slot. And Landry walked into one. Big save by Briggio. 5:32 to play in the third. Bulls with a 5-4 edge. Moose have been controlling the play here for the last few minutes. Hope to keep that pressure up here. Here's Hashi. Hashi spinning in the slot. LeClaire couldn't get his feet situated to get his stick on that one, and away goes Betts. Here's LeClaire now. LeClaire chips it ahead for Hashi. Hashi just offside as Gibbs spun, and as LeClaire picked that up, Hashi was just a step offside. 5:11 to go. Bulls with a 5-4 lead here. Hashi to take the draw against Seserchi. Gibbs will bang that down into Moose territory and will go for an icing call. Face off to come down now to the glove side of goalie Briggio. Here's Hashi now. Hashi to take the draw. Kicks it back to LeClaire. Thibault now. Thibault tries to go cross ice, but Sisk gets a piece of that one. All the way out to the far side now. Here's LeBlanc. LeBlanc in on his man. I think that hit somebody on the bench. So that'll bring the face-off just outside the Moose line. Hashi, LeBlanc, and LeClaire still up front. 4:48 to play in the third period. Here's Sisk now. Sisk gains the red line, gains Bulls territory, turns it over though at top of the circles. Bulls will spin and fire. It will go for an icing. Bring the face-off back down here into Bulls territory to the glove side of Fulham. Moose will leave their 5 guys out there. Hashi, LeBlanc, and LeClaire. Sisk and Landry on the blue line. Hashi to take the draw. And he wins it. Tied up though by the Bulls, so we got Seserchi now. Seserchi in one-on-one against Sisk. Sisk gets his stick on that one. Landry in on Watson. And Hashi's there as well. Here's Hashi. Hashi. He's got LeClaire coming down here the right side. LeClaire tried to throw it back to Hashi. Hashi was covered there. Here's Driscoll. Driscoll throws it to Hashi. Hashi circling behind. Tried to get it in the slot to LeClaire. Intercepted though by the Bulls. Hashi. And Hashi tried to lift the stick of Watson, and I believe his stick got up in the cage of Watson, so that'll be 2 minutes to Felix Hashi for head contact. .347 left to play in the third period. Bulls with a 5-4 edge, and now they're headed on the power play. So the Moose have their work cut out for them. Mo Landry is out there with Matthew Driscoll. Landry. Patterson goes cross ice now. Searchy. Here's Patterson. Patterson loses a handle on it and has to regroup through the neutral zone. Good stick there by Matthew Driscoll. Landry almost walked in all alone. Searchy managed to strip that off his stick though. Here's Searchy. Searchy to Watson. Watson fires. Glove save by Fulham. He gets the rebound as well. Nice save there by Fulham. 2 good saves. Searchy back to Watson. Or correction, that's Patterson. Patterson, that's deflected in the slot there by Waterhouse, but ended up wide of goalie Fulham. Searchy. That's Waterhouse on the far side. Here's Patterson now. Patterson steps away. That's off the post. Deflected in the slot, up off the post. Shot. Good play there by Mo Landry. He got a piece of that one and deflected it to the corner. Here's Patterson now. Patterson shot, deflected. Fulham got his blocker on that one. 45 seconds left in the penalty to Hashi. No icing as Stewart first to it. Stewart tried to get that to Travis and into the skates of Patterson. Patterson still has it, drops it for Waterhouse. Shot, blocker save there by Fulham. That's off the side of the net. And Trask will wisely send that down into Bulls territory. 6 seconds left in the penalty to Hashi. Minute and 51 left to play here in the third period. Betts now. Betts has it for the Bulls. Betts through the neutral zone. He's got Waterhouse here on the left side. Betts gets to the outside. He's bumped there by Alexi Stewart. Waterhouse comes in. Bumps Alexi Stewart. Here's Josh Stewart. Bangs it off the wall. Hashi was heading off. Back to the bench. 126. That's into the stick of Waterhouse. Shot glove there by goalie Marc-Antoine Fulham. 1:15 left to play. And the Moose will take a timeout. Looks like Coach Sisk didn't want that timeout, but I think one of his players had signaled to the referee for a timeout. So we've got a minute and 15 seconds left to play. Bulls with a 5-4 edge. Face-off will come in Moose territory. This has been a better period of play here for the Moose. Looks like the Moose will send out LeClaire, Manderville with Hashi, and Sisk and Lewick Landry on the back end. Mathis LeBlanc ready if they can face off, controlled, and away goes Manderville. Manderville now. Manderville gets a step outside here puts on the brakes. Shot turned away by Brigio. LeClaire now has it. Sets it up there behind the net for Hashi. And Landry can't hold it in. Goalie Fulham has headed to the bench. Moose with 6 attackers on here now. 51 seconds left to play. Sisk, cross ice for Landry. He can't control it. Waterhouse. And that's backhanded toward the Moose goal, but Sisk will gather it up and heads up. It's bumped ahead. Hashi can't handle it. Sisk, I think that's Landry, sorry, got a skate on that one and turned it away. 31 seconds left. Moose need to get something going here. That's intercepted as LeBlanc tried to go cross ice. Sisk will knock that down. 20 seconds. Cross ice. Here's Hashi now. Hashi. Turned over. LeClaire. 12 seconds left. In the slot. Shots! Whistle there by the referee as the puck looked like it had got in behind goalie Brigio. I think the referee anticipated, he thought that was a goal and blew it down. So now we've got 7.9 seconds to play. Face-off will come to the blocker side of goalie Brigio. Bulls holding on to a 5-4 edge here over the hometown Moose. Both coaches giving some instructions to their players as we will get ready for this big face-off that's set to come here to the blocker side of Fulham, or correction, of Brigio. Fulham on the bench for the extra attacker. Moose send out Manderville, Hashi, LeClaire, Stewart up front, Sisk, and Loic Landry on the back end. Big face-off coming here. LeClaire will try and win it back. And the Bulls will send that down into Moose territory, and that'll do it. Correction, I guess we'll get one last face-off here. 0.4 seconds left. Face-off will come back down to the right side again. And LeClaire. As Sisk took the draw there, his only option was try and get a shot on goal, so that's going to do it. And the Bulls will hold on here for a 5-4 win. And that'll set up a rematch of these same two teams tomorrow afternoon in Miramichi as they will meet at the Miramichi Civic Center, 1:45 start time. That will do it here, folks, for our afternoon matchup. We will be back tomorrow afternoon. So if you'd like to tune into our YouTube channel, we will be live again tomorrow afternoon at 1:45 p.m. at the Miramichi Civic Center. That's all for now. See you tomorrow afternoon.